Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Green Zero back here again with a quick Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video announcement. That's right, there was a tournament on the weekend. Hopefully I'll be bringing you some footage from that. I did actually record the whole thing in FPV, so maybe we got something special coming up for you. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll just do some regular casts. Depends on my time constraints and things like that. But anyway, I've made this video for another purpose. I've got a few announcements to make in regards to the new ranked maps. So if anyone has noticed, if you go to GameReplays.org, they've actually temporarily or maybe permanently removed the links from their website. So I'm going to show you where to get the maps from. So pretty much the only place you'll be able to get the maps from now is going to be either CGF directly, or he has been kind enough to give me the link to the direct download, which you can find on my YouTube channel. You can see here I'm going like crazy to show you where that link is. So pretty much if you go to my YouTube channel, which hopefully all you guys know where it is if you're watching this video on YouTube, and you can actually download the maps from there. Pretty much it's not really an update, it just makes the maps ranked again. So you may have noticed that briefly they went unranked, and I'll get to that in a little while. But these maps are really awesome. Like Predator has put a lot of work into it. He really should not worry about what the GameReplays guys are doing, what anybody's saying. He's doing an awesome job. He's put in a ton of work into these maps. He's developed them, he's nurtured them, and he's crafted them into like some really awesome maps. Some of my favorite now. Really love Stadium, really love Undergrounds, and it's just been awesome. So Predator, you keep making your maps, man, and you keep developing them, and don't really worry about what the GameReplays admins are saying. Don't listen to anyone, just listen to the community feedback and make it how the community wants to have it. Again, as you can see, if you download the maps from my YouTube channel, you can just go straight into the lobby and you can create a game and you can name it whatever you want, and then you just from the drop down box you can put it to the ranked 1v1 maps, and that will of course return them to ranked. Now again, like I said before, for some reason they were removed from ranked play very briefly, and everyone's probably sitting there wondering, you know, why were they removed from ranked gameplay? I mean, it's a little bit iffy. Basically, CGF did make a few bad decisions. Okay, we're not going to sledge CGF because he has come around finally, but essentially CGF has been making the patch, he's been going, yep, no worries, respond to the community, do this, do that. All of a sudden, I mean, if you know, he does obviously host these or put them on GameReplays.org for everyone to look at, things like that. GameReplays all of a sudden decided that they wanted to be calling the shots. Now, this is something that's never happened before. GameReplays has never had really any input to the patch. CGF developed it, community told him what they wanted. That's how it rolls. But yeah, all of a sudden GameReplays like, no, we're gonna take the patch. We're gonna tell you what you can and can't do, and this is how it's gonna roll. Now, obviously they removed them from ranked play. We pretty much, this is all we got from them, was just a tiny little one-liner in some random forum, which didn't even have much to do with the actual patch itself, more of the tournament signups there. So that was pretty interesting. I'm not sure why all of a sudden, you know, they got brief control of the patch, then CGF realized it was a terrible idea, which obviously it was, giving GameReplays that kind of power. I mean, we've all seen what happens in the past to people who put in a lot of effort to the game and then get burned by the GR admins. But anyway, we did find another comment in an Invisible Star forum. I got that one here for you now. Very thanks to my source here on this one, but it's from Toxic Shock, and yes, we're going to be naming names here. So Toxic Shock, he was the one that he wanted to control the patch, so he pretty much just put out there that he'll be calling the shots, he'll be making the decisions. CGF for some reason just did what he said, and again, CGF had a pretty bad history at just finding the biggest noob he can and doing what he says. Toxic Shock does not play the game, he has no idea about it at all. But CGF quickly rectified that mistake, hopefully. But obviously Toxic Shock not too happy about that, so he removed the topic from view. The map packs 1, it was updated on November 13th, so it was against his explicit direction. Again, for some reason he thinks he's in charge of the patch. He really has nothing to do with the patch, and it's insulting that he's actually betraying CGF and Predator. You know, again, people that put a lot of hard work into the game, such as myself, who was also betrayed by the GameReplays admins, they seem to have a bit of a history of doing this, so it's not good at all. Again, for some reason, they think they're the end-level boss of Kane's Wrath, and obviously their defense is pretty weak. Consent of the creator, well, Predator doesn't care at all. He wants people to play on them, so that's fine. Community approval, I'm not sure where they get that from, because you can go into any forum you find on GameReplays.org and you'll find unanimous support for the patch and the ranked maps. So again, removing them from ranked just pretty much killed online play briefly, and luckily we were able to actually recover that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, essentially GameReplays is either going to have to, you know, abandon the patch or just lose more support and popularity, or they're going to have to return and put the links back on their website, because essentially CGF, you know, he doesn't need GameReplays.org. Again, the community is going to get the patch regardless, or get the rank maps regardless. And again, GameReplays is just, it's a little bit of a power play here. Again, there was no reason for them to do what they're doing. Again, the patch has been out for what, like 12 months, the 1.02 plus, and what, they've never called a shot on it before. They never decided anything, and all of a sudden they came out of the woodwork and they wanted to control it. And when they briefly had control of it for like 2 weeks and then lost it, now we've got this situation here. So again, they need to stop suppressing the community there, and I don't know why they're just impeding and hindering, you know, the gameplay and the community, just further annoying people in regards to that one there. So they really need to, I really can't wait to see what they have to say, because up until this point in time, as you can see by their defense before, I mean, they haven't actually made a public announcement yet. They've briefly just said they're going to make a decision soon, aside from that comment I put on the screen earlier, which pretty much shows that, you know, they're not too happy that they lost control of the patch. Again, they never had control. It was just CGF deciding he was going to listen to the biggest noob he could find again, which again, like I said, he has done in the past. But he's on the field now. He cut all communications. He got suspended from GameReplays.org. So as you can see, GameReplays, they're pretty tyrannical in this situation here. They want the patch. They want to be able to call the shots. And yeah, suspending the creator, I don't think CGF's going to want to go back there anytime soon. Again, you'll find that GameReplays, they'll often permit flaming and trolling to no end. They won't do anything about it. They won't moderate or do anything like that. That's perfectly fine for them. But as soon as a respectable or pro player, as soon as they have a concern and they genuinely express that concern in a civilized manner, they get invisible like almost immediately. It's like, no, you can't have that concern here. You know, you can't point that out. You know, you're going to get invisible. So I don't think that's very good at all. Again, I try to show people where they can get the maps from, and obviously I was on their website doing that, so they invisibled it. So I'm like, alright, no worries, I'll just remove the link and just tell people, hey, don't forget to visit my YouTube channel. That's not okay either, apparently. So pretty much they've dropped support for everything. And of course, we've got admins from other portals which are coming out of the woodwork now, and they're starting to call the shots, even though they clearly have no idea what's going on. I mean, obviously they go to their local admin, which is Toxic Shock or JCD. Obviously Toxic Shock and JCD will tell them whatever they want to hear, and then the admin will make a decision based on that without actually finding out what's really going on. So have been getting a few PMs from another admin. Again, I won't name them because really they've got no idea what they're doing, and it's not their fault that they're getting all this wrong. So pretty much, yeah, back to the gameplay here. Playing against Bonus Route on Tournament Underground. Again, one of my favorite maps now. Again, all of a sudden Rant just died. So pretty much, again, what do you guys think? GameReplays, do they have a purpose in the patch aside from just being a link to get it? I mean, again, having one person make calling all the shots who doesn't play the game and doesn't know anything about the game, who's just an admin. You know, I don't think that's a good idea. I think it was always community based, and all of a sudden they just wanted to say no. Toxic Shock's like, no, I want to call the shots. I want to be in charge. And again, I think that was a big mistake from CGF for starters to actually let that happen. You know, he shouldn't have let that happen at all. So again, he gave them a brief taste of power, and they wanted to hang on to that. But anyway, what do you guys think? Post in the comments below. Do GameReplays have a purpose in calling the shots for the patch or anything like that? Just one person? Or should Predator just keep making his map, CGF keep developing the patch, and just listen to the community like they've done all along? I mean, that seems to be working pretty good so far. But yeah, drop your notes into the comments below, and we'll see how it goes. Again, can't wait to see what GameReplays respond with. They'll probably cave pretty heavily. They really don't have any kind of defense, and they kind of do need Predator and CGF to actually make any of this happen at all. So they don't need GameReplays. GameReplays needs them. But anyway, I'll leave you with the rest of this game here now. Obviously, I think I'm against Bonus Route. Did I say that already? I'm not sure. As you can see, he's putting up the obelisks, so he's trying to dual conyard me, and I'm just like, well, better stop this conyard pretty quickly. So there you go. As you can see, invisible posts. You know, anyone voices any civilized concerns. You know, flaming and trolling's permitted, but no. As soon as you say, hey guys, check out my YouTube channel, that's a problem. So anyway, drop your comments into the video below. Maybe I'll get lucky and link this over to GameReplays if they can't see it. But anyway, I'll leave you with the rest of this match here now. I'm going to crank up some Command & Conquer music, and we're going to get the tunes going there with some awesome Red Alert 2 soundtrack, and I'll let you watch out the rest of this game. Anyway, I'm Green Zero. I hope you all enjoyed this quick video, and I'll see you all next time.
Yes, sir. Harvester lost.
Zone is hot. Hammerhead here. What do you need? Got the gun. Systems engaged.
Structure
Squad ready.
Construction complete. Building.